Ben Shelton was once written off as nothing more than a wealthy kid riding his parents' coattails. Behind closed doors, people in American tennis whispered that he was just a rich boy playing the sport for fun, polished, and photogenic, stepping onto the court like it was a fashion runway rather than a battlefield. Critics claimed his growing fame had more to do with his looks and Instagram presence than any real talent. Then he proved every single one of them wrong. Armed with a serve that detonates like lightning, cool-headed precision, and a fearless mindset, Shelton toppled ADP top 10 players, stormed into Grand Slam semifinals, landed a Rolex endorsement deal, and became one of the most must-watch athletes at every major event on the tour. So what truly powers Ben Shelton? Raw strength, natural gifts, or something deeper forged over years of quiet determination? Born on October 9, 2002, in Atlanta, Georgia, Ben entered a household soaked in tennis history and promptly told his father he found the sport boring. While other kids would have dreamed of training under a famous parent, Ben preferred shooting hoops, kicking soccer balls, and riding his scooter around the practice courts where his dad coached. His father, Brian Shelton, once ranked world number 55 and celebrated for a powerful serve and a memorable Newport title in 1991. Later became a respected college coach at Georgia Tech and the University of Florida. His mother, Lisa Witzkin Shelton, was a skilled player herself, and his uncle Todd Witzkin climbed to ADP top 50 and won a Grand Slam title. Tennis surrounded Ben completely, yet he refused to be absorbed by it. The family never forced him. They let him run free. Everything shifted when Ben turned 12. Watching his older sister Emma compete in college tennis ignited something inside him. He picked up a real racket not out of obligation, but out of genuine desire. That personal choice became the bedrock of everything that followed. Shelton never showed up on any list of junior prodigies. Instead, he stayed home and competed for the University of Florida under his father's watchful coaching. In 2021, he helped lead the Gators to an NCAA championship. In 2022, he claimed the NCAA singles title, establishing himself as the best college player in the country. Even then, he wasn't in a rush to turn professional. He waited until August 2022, just shy of his 20th birthday, before making the jump. Within 99 days, he had cracked the world's top 100, winning 3 straight challenger titles. At the Cincinnati Masters, given a wild card, he knocked out 5th seed Casper Ruud, the reigning Roland Garros finalist, earning his first top 10 victory and the media nickname the Lefty Showman. In 2023, he reached the Australian Open quarterfinals, then charged the U.S. Open semifinals, defeating Tommy Paul and Francis Tiafoe before falling to Novak Djokovic. He followed that run by claiming the Japan Open, an ADP 500 title in Tokyo, less than a year after turning pro. By early 2025, he had reached the Australian Open semifinals again, was ranked inside the ADP top 12, and stood unchallenged as America's #1 player and fastest server at 241 kilometers per hour. His financial rise has matched his on-court climb. By mid-2025, career prize money totaled roughly $7.29 million, with endorsement deals from Yonex, On Running, and Rolex adding an estimated $1 to $5 million annually. Yet Shelton's lifestyle stays grounded. He drives a Cadillac Escalade and recently added a white Porsche 911 Carrera S, but he still lives with his family in Gainesville, Florida, in the house where he grew up, with a backyard mini court where he and his father still train together. No sprawling estates, no staff, no garage full of exotics. He once posted in all caps about someone parking illegally outside a Cincinnati hotel, then went out and beat a top 20 player hours later. That is Ben Shelton in a nutshell. Direct, unfiltered, and completely himself. Off the court, his life took a meaningful turn in March 2025 when he publicly confirmed his relationship with Trinity Rodman, daughter of NBA legend Dennis Rodman and an Olympic gold medalist with the U.S. women's soccer team at the 2024 Paris Games. 2 fiercely independent young athletes, both shaped by famous family names they never leaned on, found something real in each other. Trinity flew to Paris for Roland Garros, walked hand in hand with Ben through Montmartre, and sat courtside through rain and pressure alike. Their partnership has softened nothing about Shelton's competitive edge. If anything, it has deepened him as a person. Controversy has followed his candor. At the 2025 Australian Open, he pushed back on live television when an interviewer suggested his win over Gael Monfils was unexpected, calling the framing disrespectful to players in their moments of victory. At Monte Carlo, he drew sharp criticism for repeated body shots against an opponent in a doubles match and refused to apologize. Some labeled it arrogance. Others saw raw honesty. Shelton has never been interested in playing the media game. Away from cameras, he quietly delivered meals to London's homeless through City Harvest before the 2024 Cinch Championships. No press releases, no stage photos. He ranked second on the ADP's Carbon Tracker in 2023 and helped raise $30,000 for the High Impact Athletes Fund supporting environmental projects. He speaks openly about the mental pressure young athletes face, saying that if his words help even one teenager feel less alone, he will keep saying them. At 22, Ben Shelton has already done what most American players only dream about. Grand Slam semifinals, ADP titles, global endorsements, and the respect of legends like John McEnroe and Jim Courier, who openly call him the best hope to restore American tennis to Grand Slam glory. The biggest prizes still await him, but a foundation is undeniable. Ben Shelton wasn't handed anything. He chose tennis, built his game, and earned every inch of the spotlight now pointed directly at him.